Now on WRDE Coast TV.
A focus on flooding after Sunday's big storms, the impact all the water is having on areas near rivers and creeks. Lowering lodging rates, the surprising numbers showing a drop in hotel bookings and rentals in the nation's summer capital.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV. Your local news at 11 starts right now.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to Coast TV News Midday. Feel that heat. That is one of the weather stories that we are talking about this Monday as we get a live look at our Gateway Subaru camera in Ocean City. Beaches are packed for a Monday, Bob, as our First Alert meteorologist joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matt. We've got the haze and the heat on the beaches right now, and here's our visible satellite picture. We have the haze, and you can see that sky is not that pristine blue, but we are looking at the hazy sunshine out there right now, and back to the west, we're looking at smoke. More of that Canadian smoke drifting out of western Canada into the Ohio Valley, and eventually that will be heading our way. But right now, we've got a stationary boundary, and just to the west of it, we have slightly lower dew points, so the humidity is a little lower. I do want to get your attention to this flood warning here near Bridgeville. This is a little chunk of Sussex County. The Nanticoke River is starting to flood. So it's not major flooding, it's minor flooding. But if you live near Bridgeville, head to higher ground as we are seeing that river coming up because they had so much rain. But the rain is gone. We've got the heat now, mid to upper 80s inland, lower 80s along the beaches as dew point temperatures are in the low 70s. So we're starting to dry things out. Heat indices in the low to mid 90s. And the winds are variable, so the wind's really not going to cool us off. In fact, it's going to be quite warm into the afternoon with middle 90s, inland 70s and 80s along the beaches, and very warm into this evening. Coming up, I'll have much more on the smoke that's coming our way. It looks pretty intense for Tuesday, and more 90s for the week ahead coming up in your work week forecast.
All right, thanks, Bob. As we attempt to dry out from Sunday storms, we are receiving more evidence on just how much rain we received. Bob Turner sent us this picture from Ocean View. He says the rain there overflowed his 5-inch rain gauge. And as we just said, rain not the factor today, but as Amy Kiley shows us, the storms here and in other places in the region have caused some dangerous situations.
I thought Hurricane Ida was the benchmark. This is a new benchmark.
Severe weather continues to plague the U.S. today. Flood conditions are pushing farther northeast, including through New Hampshire and Vermont, where some are still reeling from earlier storms.
Been going out for many hours every day, doing a lot of crying, bucking up, getting back into it.
Meanwhile, several are dead after weekend floods north of Philadelphia.
The mother and the 2 children were swept away by the floodwaters.
It's just a devastating blow to this Bucks County community.
In the north, tens of millions of Americans face air quality alerts. They're due to ongoing wildfires in Canada that officials say claimed the life of a firefighter over the weekend. Extreme heat is the concern in much of the west and south.
Just walk outside for a bit, get too hot, go in, cool down, and repeat.
Experts say the U.S. could have more than 100 new temperature records set by the end of today.
Feels like you're actually on fire after you're out here for a while. I'm not used to burning myself on concrete.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
And we have breaking news this morning. A freight train derailed early in the morning in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, north of Philadelphia. The train derailed just before 5 a.m. More than a dozen cars jumped the tracks, forcing officials to call for precautionary evacuations in the White Marsh Township area. It's not clear what the train was hauling, but numerous containers were strewn around the site, and an unknown white substance appears to be leaking from at least one tanker car. The railroad tracks were damaged in the crash. Several roads are closed around the scene. No injuries have been reported, and police said that there is no known hazard to the public at this time. This morning, a 35-year-old Milford man is facing a number of felony charges following his arrest over the weekend. According to Delaware State Police, Frank Lovett was pulled over for using a handheld cell phone while driving. It was then police learned that an active warrant for his arrest was issued. This was part of a drug distribution probe aided by the FBI and Drug Enforcement Agency. The investigation focused on the months of June through August of last year. Lovett's arrest makes a total of 8 men, 4 from Sussex County, who have been arrested related to this investigation. State police say investigators found over 9 grams of heroin, over 727 grams of crack cocaine. They also found 2 stolen rifles from State Troop 3 last August. And also, there's still an active warrant. They're searching for a 32-year-old man by the name of Gary Williams of Ellendale. New today, one patient in Ocean City had to be helicoptered to shock trauma after a crash at the intersection of Gray's Corner Road and the westbound lane of Route 50. According to the Ocean City Fire Department, this was just after 1 a.m. this morning. The 2 vehicles crashed, one in a motorcycle, which caught fire. No update on the status of the person flown to shock trauma. Now, while it may seem coastal highway traffic is heavy and the streets in Rehoboth Beach are crowded, the crowds are down for the city's hotels and short-term rentals. The Rehoboth Beach Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce says there are a few factors for this, a mix of the state of the economy right now and people less traveling post-COVID. In addition, a mix of chillier weather and smoke have led to some bad beach weather that was earlier in the summer. The chamber says while it may look busy at times, there is one factor they may be throwing that off.
The growing residential community that is in our surrounding area is definitely keeping it from being more obvious than it is right now.
And the decrease in lodging coincides with reports of a decline in sales for a number of the city's small businesses. Coming up, a return to the stage with lawsuits and counter lawsuits over sexual assault. Country star and Milton native Jimmy Allen says he's ready to perform. Coast TV News Midday returns after this.
Today at 4 on Coast Life, peek into the dynamic operations at Peninsula Home Care. Get hooked on exciting catch and release shark fishing. Plus, delve into Delaware Public Archives' new digital postcard collection. Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
All I wanna do is have some fun.
Sun-Kissed Summer Mixtape on 102.5 WBOC.
Brought to you by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Going solar is a great way to conserve energy and save money. And when it comes to deciding which solar to use, GAF Timberline solar shingles are the best solution. No bulky panels, no mounting brackets, and best of all, no extra holes in your roof. The GAF solar shingle is your roof. It's strong, sealed, and highly durable. And you could have peace of mind on your new solar roof with Spicer Brothers Platinum Plus lifetime warranty.
To learn more, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Don't let the time it takes to keep your maintenance schedule up to date compromise your safety. Avoid costly repairs, depreciated value, and potential safety issues. Choose a Buchanan Subaru service expert. Even if it's just a simple oil change, our service loaners keep you from being stuck in a dealership. An expert will pick up your vehicle from your house, leave you a new Subaru to drive, and return your vehicle when it's complete.
For more information from the experts at Buchanan Subaru, go to delmarvaexperts.com.
Party decor and more. The store that has all your party supply needs. Festive holiday decor. Game day team supplies. Balloons that are safe for the sky. Announcing a special surprise. And of course, something for every birthday year that flies by. Party decor and more. The only party store at the beach. Midway Shopping Center in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
Calling all local businesses. This fall, it's time to shine at Draper Media's Shore Living Expo, a free event for visitors. Join us Saturday, September 30th at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Presented by Spicer Brothers and Pohanka of Salisbury. Extend your reach, showcase your products, and build relationships that matter. The Shore Living Expo, where you can shine as we celebrate health, wealth, and home. Sign up to be a vendor today. Visit WBOCevents.com.
Helping anglers find the best place in Delaware for their favorite fish. DENREC has released a report explaining which fish you can find and where all over the state. Flounder has been found in the Lewis and Rehoboth Canal. Flounder, spot, and croaker have been found at the Cape Henlopen State Park Fishing Pier, while white perch, catfish, and slot-striped bass were located in the near shore and tidal tributaries of the Delaware Bays, while small trout were caught at the reef sites. Country music singer Milton native Jimmy Allen has announced he will be performing in Dewey Beach this fall. The show will be at the Bottle and Cork on September 29th. This announcement comes just days after Allen's lawyers brought a countersuit against the two Jane Does, accusing him of sexual assault. Town officials in Dewey Beach are considering an ordinance for teenagers, as well as taking a look at the penalties they would face for breaking it. This comes just over a week after several coastal police departments reported concerns over rising illegal teen activity over the 4th of July weekend. Town officials will discuss the ordinance at their town hall meeting this upcoming Friday, July 21st. Got an impressive start to the big league career of Rehoboth Beach's Zach Geloff in 12 at-bats this weekend against the Twins. Geloff had 4 hits, including this double yesterday. However, Geloff's efforts withstanding, his Athletics were swept in their series.
And we're looking at our tunnel and razor cam. Had a little bit of boat traffic, not right now, in the Roosevelt Inlet, and it's a hazy day, and we are dealing with the haze and smoke from the Canadian wildfires. I'll track the smoke and the heat we're expecting this week coming up after the break on Coast TV News.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, WRDE, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
After my dad suffered a stroke, it was my turn to help him choose which rehabilitation hospital was best. I asked the medical staff who they trusted, and they said, Encompass Health. Advanced therapies have made them the nation's largest system of rehabilitation hospitals.
Hi, I'm Leah.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Maya.
Welcome to Coast Life.
Coast Life, weekdays at 4 on WRDE Coast TV.
Never miss a game for your favorite local team. Take the DSN app with you wherever you go. Whether you're out to eat, camping with friends, or at home relaxing with your family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
The Jennifer Hudson Show is here.
And you're going to bless people every single day.
We're giving back, lifting each other up. Something hits you in your heart. We're doing it all.
Weekdays at 2 on WRDE.
It's a beautiful day to be by or on a body of water. Here's Aswoman Bay. We've got some boaters out here. Our Hershey's Exteriors cam. Visibility not bad, but it's getting increasingly hazy, and with time, it will get smoky as well. But let's talk about the rain we had on Sunday. Some places really picked up a lot of rain, especially western Sussex County. Bridgeville, over 6.5 inches for you, over 5 inches in Milford. Seaford, 4.74. Ellendale, 4.31. Georgetown, a little bit over 2, or a little less than 2 1/4, and 1.98 inches in Indian River Inlet. And that's causing some problems on area rivers. And Nanticoke River is in flood stage now, minor flood stage, but we do have a flood warning just east of Bridgeville in Sussex County. So if you live in this area and you see this coming up, this river, then you want to definitely head to higher ground. We're not expecting anything major here, and in fact, it will crest shortly and then start to go down. Clouds and radar once again again showing that haze across the area, really socked in with the haze now across the East Coast. And farther to the west, it's smoke coming right out of Western Canada into the plains. Anytime our flow turns in out of the west, we're looking at this smoke moving in, and you can see this big area from the Ohio Valley into the northeast that we're seeing this smoke and haze, and it will get worse as we go into tomorrow, as there is a cold front that slammed on the brakes now just to our east as a stationary front. No cool air on this side of it, but we do have slightly drier air building in. But let's look at the future smoke. As far as today goes, I think we're looking at low levels of smoke. Here is 11 a.m. tomorrow, and we're going to start to increase the smoke. And here's that green and yellowish color, Salisbury up through Seaford and Georgetown. And tomorrow could be an air quality day. We'll have to watch about that as the smoke does get a little worse into the afternoon, but then it does start to improve as we go into Wednesday. So we'll be watching that. If you suffer from respiratory problems, it's best to stay inside. Temperatures are into the mid to upper 80s right now. 88 Georgetown, Seaford, 86 Millsboro, 86, but lower 80s along the coast right now. And we're seeing those dew points beginning to come down from the mid to upper 70s, and then eventually they'll drop into the 60s, but it's still feeling hot out there into the mid to even upper 90s right now. As the winds are coming, eventually they will turn to the south. Here's Futurecast as we go into the afternoon. Mid 90s inland, lower 80s along the beaches. It will be a very warm and hazy day. As we go through the overnight, mostly clear skies, and moving into your Tuesday, maybe some morning fog. Otherwise, we're looking at another hot day, and maybe an isolated shower or storm could cool us back into the 80s into the afternoon. Some brief heavy rain, maybe some vivid lightning, and then we'll see those storms wind down as we go through the evening. We're starting to see, humid to muggy conditions the next couple of days, but then we get into the very humid to almost miserable range with time. It feels like temperatures middle to upper 90s today, feeling like triple digits as we go into Tuesday, and then mid to upper 90s as we go into Wednesday. So very, very hot indeed. There's the umbrella giveaway winner from earlier. I want to take a look at the 10-day forecast. I have to go to the 7-day forecast. Here's the Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 93 today. An isolated shower or storm basically Tuesday through Friday as we continue with temperatures in the low 90s. Maybe a storm on Saturday. Otherwise, we dried out on Sunday upper 80s. And then we're looking at 80s and lower 90s into next week.
All right, thanks, Bob. Still ahead, elusive Powerball payday. The big jackpot on the line with tonight's drawing. Coast TV News Midday is back in a moment.
Spend less time cleaning and scrubbing and enjoy your summer. Go maintenance-free with Coastal Bath today. The only Bath Planet dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. Get the tile look with modern designs. Mold and mildew resistant, easy to clean, and a lifetime warranty. It's Coastal Bath's sizzling savings time. Right now, take $2,500 off your new bathroom through July 31st. Listen to Logan. Call or visit coastalbaths.com today to schedule a free in-home estimate.
Welcome to the Brush Factory. Explore our over 60 local merchants and artists all together under one roof. You just never know what you'll find at the Brush Factory on Kings. As we celebrate our 7th year in Lewis, our family would like to thank the entire community for all your support.
We could not have done it without you.
Draper Media is currently seeking an experienced editor and studio assistant for our daily entertainment show. Gather video footage, oversee studio equipment, and compile video into a captivating sequence that resonates with our viewing audience. Candidates must be hardworking, creative, and self-motivated, with a positive attitude and adequate knowledge of social media. Apply now at drapermediajobs.com and join our team. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Can we skip to the good part?
This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. And I know when that hotline blink. Got my mind on your body and your body on my mind. Can't touch this.
Sunkissed Summer Mixtape on 102.5 WBOC.
Brought to you by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
This show is here. Everybody put your hands together. I gotta talk to you now.
I left work to come.
You left her? They gonna see you. He's with me today. We're lighting up daytime, baby.
And you're going to bless people every single day.
We're giving back. lifting each other up.
Something hits you in your heart.
We're doing it all. Mama Hood, coming to the rescue.
Weekdays at 2 on WRDE.
Powerball jackpot getting bigger and bigger. No one won Saturday's drawing for the $875 million prize. So Monday will be your next chance to claim a prize that is now estimated to be $900 million. Twitter owner Elon Musk says the company still bleeding money. Musk disclosed on Twitter that the company has seen a 50% drop in advertising revenue, and it's carrying a heavy debt load. So at the moment, Twitter is operating with negative cash flow. More than half of the top 1,000 advertisers on Twitter left after Musk took control of the company last year. Pilots with United Airlines have reached a tentative agreement with the airline on a new 4-year contract. The new deal will give pilots a substantial pay raise, up to 40%. The Airline Pilots Association says the agreement also includes better retirement benefits, job security, and addresses quality of life issues. Coming up, 1 year for 988, the impact to healthcare from this phone service. Stay with us on Coast TV News Midday.
You Bet Your Life.
Get out of here.
No, you get out of here. So, are you ready to start enjoying some more time almost outdoors? Of course, I'm talking about your screen porch.
If you want to protect your furniture, even in the worst rainstorms, the Porch Protection System will keep your investment protected and dry. Just drop the curtains when there's bad weather and roll them up when it's good again.
So call Porch Protection System today for a free estimate, so you can start enjoying more of your time almost outdoors year-round.
For more information about porch protection systems, visit Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
Coast Country Cares and Spicer Brothers are proud to partner with the Benedictine School for the Chrome City fundraiser to benefit individuals with disabilities. Fire up your street rod, custom car, or motorcycle and take a ride to Benedictine's campus in Ridgely on Sunday, July 30th. Tickets are just $35 and include lunch and an official ride shirt. Entertainment provided and trophies awarded. For registration and rally locations, go to benschool.org. Coast Country Cares, brought to you by Spicer Brothers.
Performing out of space?
Yes, next July.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I can't change these plans.
We're stealing in the sun next summer. Heist of a lifetime.
The Olympics.
Come on, you in?
Roman Reigns will defend his title against anyone, anytime. Except next July.
The men and women working hard to make sure the games are fair. The unsung heroes of all sports. Thank you to all of the officials on Delmarva. Thank you for your positive impact on young athletes. Your service does not go unnoticed. If you're interested in becoming a sports official on Delmarva, go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com/officials for more information.
Fill your week with real.
Everyone is invited.
It's Sweethearts Week.
It's Teachers Week.
Fabulous Food Week. Hawaii Week. Teen Week.
Margaritaville.
Restock the margarita bar. It's going to be a big week for everybody.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7 on WRDE.
Download the DSN app today, driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Anniversary of 988, the easy-to-remember number anyone can dial, text, or message through a chat. Mandy Gaither has a one-on-one interview with the U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services about the first year of 988.
It's a milestone. 1 year, 3 numbers, more than 5 million calls, chats, and texts.
988 has become, for those in mental health crisis, what 911 is for states of emergency.
While the latest data shows more people are reaching out to 988 than the harder-to-remember 10-digit number previously used, the Lifeline has been impacted by a national shortage of mental health professionals.
It makes it doubly tough. Fortunately, we've worked really hard to make sure that at 988, we continue to build the workforce so we can make sure we're answering those calls, texts, and chats.
Javier Becerra, the U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, says work is being done to help those most at risk for mental health struggles, including a pilot program aimed at the LGBTQ+ community.
If you signal that you're interested in hearing from someone who understands where you're coming from, we can do that. Veterans, it's the same thing. We have a queue if you're a veteran.
988 callers can also speak to someone in Spanish, and Becerra says starting this week they can text and chat in Spanish as well.
What we continue to do at 988 is try to build out the capacity with people that are very similar in circumstance to those that are calling in.
The focus now, getting callers the professional help they need after reaching out to 988.
And that's where we have to work hardest, is because we have to make sure that if someone is willing to say, I'm reaching out to you before I go in the wrong direction, that we can then follow up with the services that they need.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
It's umbrellas and people as far as the eye can see on our Gateway Subaru Cam. A beautiful beach day, but it is hazy and increasingly smoky with time as we go through time. And we've got 90s in store for the week ahead and a couple of rain chances as well. I'll have the 10-day forecast after the break as Coast TV News continues.
When you choose Valor Home for your new roof, you're joining our mission to give a new roof to local veterans. Plus, through the end of the month, you'll get half off roofing materials. Call now for your free estimate.
833-83-VALOR. Have fun by land and by sea at Ocean Downs with the Summer of Fun giveaway. Earn entries now for your chance to make a splash in a new jet ski or seize the keys to a new Ford Bronco Sport. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Solo Cup Saturday night. It's an alternative country party with me, Jared. Saturdays at 7 on Coast Country, 103.9 and 106.3.
Calling all local businesses. This fall, it's time to shine at Draper Media's Shore Living Expo, a free event for visitors. Join us Saturday, September 30th at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Presented by Spicer Brothers and Pohanka of Salisbury. Extend your reach, showcase your products, and build relationships that matter. The Shore Living Expo, where you can shine as we celebrate health, wealth, and home. Sign up to be a vendor today. Visit WBOCevents.com.
Prepare for a seismic showdown as the East's most formidable travel softball teams storm the Eastern Shore, each battling to seize the esteemed title, the best of the best. Delmarva Sports Network puts you right in the heart of the action, delivering every electrifying swing, slide, and steal. Download the DSN app, stream USSSA games live, plus delve into our extensive archive of past and current games. Delmarva Sports Network, local teams, big dreams.
Jay Leno and Kevin Eubanks.
But I'll tell you what, Kevin's going to give you $100, right, Ken?
Bring their own twist to a TV classic. Let's play You Bet Your Life.
Weekdays at 11:30 on WRDE.
Choose Valor Home and purchase with purpose. Your new roof helps us put a new roof over the head of a local veteran in need. Plus, you'll get a free upgrade to architectural shingles.
833-83-VALOR.
We've got the 3 H's heading into the weekend, not the weekend, to the afternoon. Hazy, hot, and humid.
The humidity not as bad as it has been, but we're looking at upper 80s to low to maybe mid 90s as we go into the afternoon hours. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 93 today, also 93 on Tuesday. Basically an isolated storm chance Tuesday through Friday with temperatures in the low 90s. Maybe some storms on Saturday, 89, upper 80s drier Sunday, then upper 80s to lower 90s as we go into next week with sunshine.
All right, thanks, Bob, and thank you for being here with us for Coast TV News Midday. Don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Until then, have a great Monday, everybody.